Please.
I am a multi-instrumentalist, a songwriter and a producer, and a session musician as well.
Oh, cool.
Since I could play the guitar, I always used to play my dad's 4-track at home in the bedroom, and I'd always be trying to mix a song or create a song, and because I played drums, bass, and guitar, so it was always like foundation. I'd lay down the foundation and then try and write a song on top. No, it was always side by side because I always loved performing and I always loved playing the guitar. So I'd always, that was my, I guess, life force, energy. It gave me, sounds corny, but from a young age, just copying my dad basically. He played guitar, so I wanted to play guitar. He sung, I wanted to sing.
Yeah.
Of course. I mean, especially in the age we're at now, where production is quite a major influence on a song, in writing even. So, yeah, I mean, I was fortunate to work with Jack Joseph Puig in Ocean Way in LA on Daniel Bedingfield's second album.
Cool.
And that was a great eye-opener, and he said he was a mix engineer, so he said, look, we can make this into a great record, or we can make this into a great production, but he was into songs, the whole, from the bottom up, the song is key, and then the production is going to embellish the song, and, but it was all about creating a great piece of art, so they all kind of hand in hand. Being a musician, I'm biased, obviously, because I would say is key, some of the best musicians are best producers are musicians, and having an understanding of harmony, melody, rhythm, and, being a multi-instrumentalist, being able to play the drums, bass, guitar, and piano, and to understand vocals. It was only in my later years, about 3 years ago, I had some vocal lessons and I really understood the mechanics of singing. So to add that on top of
itself,
exactly, I learned that it was an instrument, and so obviously that's a massive foundation for me. So yeah, it's very key. Being a producer is you're the psychologist, you're the father, the grandfather, the brother, the sister. You're like family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, it should be, and you should be able to oversee every aspect. That was with Jack Joseph, the song, the production, the overall sound of the album or the track. And just being able to see the vision, to kind of join visions with the artist, so you're on the same path. And obviously everybody's got their opinions and their tastes, but you kind of have to marry with the artist, as much as possible, and understand, and then kind of cleverly kind of sway if you have to. You kind of compromise. It's compromise, but you can kind of, it's like a marriage. I found a way, just by understanding, like I said, the different elements and the voice and the instruments, blah, 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 but being able to communicate to, say, a drummer or a pianist, try it this way, and just, without offending or without, being a bully or whatever, just the right way to do it. So you get the best out, I believe you can get the best out of people by bringing out, the best in them, rather than bulldozing every idea or every, do you know what I mean, the person. I take a different approach as to, I want to bring out the best in you, and how do I achieve that? And the best way is to have an understanding and, compassion for their
journey, what they're going for.
Vision. Yeah.
Cool.
Get a really good manager that you trust.
Okay.
If you want to get into the business side, learn about the business, and learn about music and not just computers, and learn an instrument.
Okay.
A piano or guitar is a great start. Try and understand the instruments. In your genre. Something that resonates with you. As soon as you we should be able to sit down with a guitar and sing a song straight through without tricks and gimmicks and all the frills and the icing on the cake, which is great. But every song, I believe, coming from a guitarist perspective, whenever I write a song, I'm sitting there with the guitar or be it the piano, mainly the guitar. But it should carry and it should resonate, and there should be a connection. It's communication, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we want to communicate something to you. You can relate to the same thing, and melodically it's memorable, that enough to make you want to sing it back. Record everything. That's one
good tip.
That Jack Joseph told me. Just always press record, regardless if you're tuning the guitar or doesn't matter. Press record, and then you get the best stuff when people are not thinking about it too much, or they're not really sure which direction it's going in. Then they might make a mistake, but that might be a good mistake. You can find me another Stevie Wonder mixed with Shaka Khan and Roberta Flack, Aretha Franklin. Then I'll definitely stand up and take notice.
Cool.
Yeah.